The next topic is system with transportation lag. After the completing root locus, so this is simple topic in examination in university. They ask about the explanation of system with transportation lag. So transportation lag are common in industrial application. So we consider one diagram, block diagram. In this block diagram, show the transportation lag. It is nothing but a delay. So here, this is a one system. Input xt is applied to that system. The xt is in the time domain, xs is in the frequency domain, and similarly in output the time is here t, but here the time constant is t, xt minus tau, and in case of frequency domain it is xs with multiplication of with e to the power minus tau s. So what is the transportation lag? When we applied a signal at this point, at this time t, in output there is some delay. This delay is called as a transportation lag. So now we define a transportation lag. So how to define transportation lag? So it is defined in terms of the delay. So the time an input signal is applied to a system and the time the system reacts to that input signal. The time an input signal is applied to a system and the time the system reacts to that input signal, they are often called the dead time. The time delay term is often referred as a transportation lag, since it is generated due to the delay in transportation of the output to the measuring point. The presence and effect of the time delay can be easily explained with the help of example. The example of a simple heat exchanger which is shown in figure. So this is a figure of heat exchanger, diagram of heat exchanger. In this heat exchanger there is one tank, and this is a steam inlet, the steam outlet, similarly water inlet and water outlet. The water outlet having 2 points, point A and point B. So we can connect sensor here and here. So this is our measuring point. This t is the function of time. Here function t is the function and t is the time. It is the time domain index in continuous signal. For continuous signal, this tau is the delay. If suppose t delay is 0, then this t is equal to this t. So this is one simple diagram of heat exchanger. In this heat exchanger, in this case the transfer of heat takes place between the steam in the jacket and water in the tank. So this is a heat transfer between two places. The measured output is the water temperature at the outlet T. For controlling this temperature, we may vary the steam flow rate at its inlet. So the manipulating variable is the steam flow rate. This is the steam flow rate. We can also identify a number of input variables. Those act as the disturbance, thus affecting the temperature at the water outlet. So this example of this water outlet, example of the affecting the temperature of the water outlet is inlet steam temperature, inlet water temperature, and water flow rate. These are the three parameter. So here the parameter is A and B is the point. This is A point and B point. Then L is the distance. This is the distance from tank. Then T is the temperature measured at location A. T minus tau, it is the temperature measured at location B. Now this is nothing but a explanation of heat exchanger, but we want to deliver one relation between in the transfer function. The temperature of transducer, suppose we place here transducer at point A, the temperature transducer should be placed at a location in the water outlet line, just after the tank. This is the location A. But suppose due to the space constraint, the transducer was placed at the location B at a distance L from the tank. In that case, there would be a delay sensing this temperature if the parameter T, this is the parameter T, this temperature at location, temperature parameter at location A. If T, this T if T is the temperature measured at the location A, then the temperature measured at the location B would be T minus tau. The time delay term tau d can be expressed in the terms of physical parameter. So now we derive one relation. The relation is this: the tau d delay time. Tau d is the delay time, and the formula for tau d is L divided by V. L is the length, V is the velocity. What is the L? L is distance of pipeline between location A and B. This is location A and location B. Then V is equal to velocity of water through pipeline. Then we take a Laplace transform of T, it is Ts. If suppose you confuse this T, this is capital T, small t, this is a function, this is a time. Then Laplace transform of T minus tau d is e to the power minus s tau d Ts. So here we use the time shifting property. So this term is addition. Why this term is addition? Because here we introduce the tau d. This is our topic, the transportation lag. In addition, this is the addition term. The first order transfer function is Gs k e to the power minus s tau d 1 plus s tau. This is the transfer C by R. Assume that we consider the input R is unit step input. So RT is equal to 1 and Laplace transform of RT Rs 1 by s. Put this value and finally we obtain this Gs is equal to k divided by e to the power minus s tau d divided by 1 plus s tau. Here we consider that input is equal to unit step. So finally we obtain one characteristics, the characteristics between the output and the time. Here we conclude that the transfer function having a one extra term, and finally for considering the unit step we obtain one graph. So here when t is equal to 0, this t is equal to 0, output is equal to 0. When t is increases, output is equal to 0, and finally you obtain the output from this td. So this is called as a transportation lag. And finally input increases, output is also increases, and we obtain a unit step input. So here what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that this time delay present in the system may often be the main cause for instability of a closed loop system operation. And finally we obtain the we define the transportation lag. So in our home also, when we connect the pipe from tap to garden, when we on the tap, so after some time we obtain the water in a plant. So this delay is called as a